She looked at his hand like it was poison. 5 seconds. That's all it took to lose $40 million. But what Marcus Williams did next, nobody saw it coming. This is the true cost of pride in 2025. Rebecca Hall walked into the glass conference room on the 42nd floor like she owned the building. Her heels clicked against the marble. Click, click, click. Every step said money. Every step said power. The morning sun hit the windows of Goldman & Associates so bright it hurt to look at Manhattan below. "Ms. Hall, they're waiting," her assistant whispered. Rebecca didn't answer. She pushed open the door. 12 people sat around the long table. Lawyers in dark suits. Her CFO, Tom, sweating through his shirt even though the air conditioning made the room cold. Her marketing director, Sarah, biting her bottom lip. And at the head of the table sat Marcus Williams. Marcus stood up. 6 feet tall. Dark skin. Gray suit that probably cost more than most people's cars. His watch caught the light. Rebecca knew that watch. She'd seen it in magazines. $50,000. Maybe more. "Ms. Hall." Marcus smiled. He walked around the table. His hand came out. "It's good to finally meet in person." Rebecca looked at his hand. She looked at his face. She looked back at his hand hanging in the air between them. "Let's just get to the contract," she said. She walked past him. Her shoulder almost touched his chest. She sat down at the table and opened her laptop. The room went quiet. Not the normal quiet before a meeting starts. The kind of quiet that feels like someone died. Tom's face went red. Sarah stared at her hands. The lawyers looked at each other. Marcus stood there, his hand still out. Then slowly, he lowered it. He didn't smile anymore. He walked back to his seat and sat down. "Of course," Marcus said. His voice was calm. Too calm. Like water before a storm. "The contract." Rebecca pulled up the documents on the screen at the front of the room. "Williams Capital wants to invest $20 million in Hall Marketing Group. In exchange, you get 15% ownership. My lawyers have reviewed everything. I just need your signature and we can." "No," Marcus said. Rebecca stopped talking. "Excuse me. I said no." Marcus closed the folder in front of him. "Williams Capital will not be investing in Hall Marketing Group." Tom jumped up from his chair. "Wait, Mr. Williams, if this is about—" "Tom, sit down," Rebecca snapped. Her heart started beating fast. Too fast. "Mr. Williams, we had a deal. You flew here from Chicago. Your lawyers spent 3 weeks on this." Marcus stood up again. He buttoned his suit jacket. "I changed my mind." "You can't just change your mind." Rebecca's voice got loud. She didn't mean for it to get loud. "Do you know who I am? Hall Marketing has been in business for 30 years. We have clients in 15 states. We had clients," Marcus said quietly. "You had clients, Ms. Hall." He picked up his briefcase. "Gentlemen, ladies, thank you for your time." One of Marcus's lawyers started to say something, but Marcus shook his head. They all stood up. 5 people in expensive suits walking toward the door. "This is insane." Rebecca stood up so fast her chair rolled backward and hit the wall. "You're walking away from millions in profit because what?" "Because I didn't shake your hand." Marcus stopped at the door. He turned around. His eyes met hers. Rebecca felt something in her stomach drop. Like being in an elevator that falls too fast. "Ms. Hall, I don't do business with people who can't see me as human." His voice wasn't angry. That made it worse somehow. "Good luck." The door closed behind him. Nobody moved. Tom looked like he might throw up. Sarah had tears in her eyes. The lawyers started packing their papers very quietly like they wanted to disappear. "He'll come back," Rebecca said. Her voice shook a little. "He needs this deal as much as we do." Tom shook his head. "Rebecca, do you know who that was? Marcus Williams owns Williams Capital. He turned 3 startups into billion-dollar companies. He doesn't need anything from us. We need him. The bank is calling our loans next month. We need that 20 million or... Then we'll find another investor, Rebecca interrupted. Send emails. Make calls. Someone will want in. But Tom's face said what he wouldn't say out loud. Nobody was coming. Rebecca went back to her office. The walls were covered with awards. Best Marketing Agency 2019. Top 100 Women in Business 2021. Photos of her shaking hands with governors and celebrities. She built this company from nothing. Her father left her $50,000 when he died. She turned it into a $40 million empire. Her phone buzzed. Text from Tom, First National Bank just called. They want a meeting. Tomorrow morning. Then another text from Sarah, clients are calling. Someone's spreading rumors we're going bankrupt. What do I tell them? Rebecca's hands started shaking. She put the phone face down on her desk. Through her window she could see all of Manhattan. Thousands of buildings. Millions of people. Somewhere down there Marcus Williams was probably in another meeting. Making another deal. Forgetting she existed. Her phone buzzed again. And again. And again. If this story is hitting different, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and drop a like. You're part of something real here. Let's keep building this community together. Now, back to what happens when Rebecca realizes what she's done. Rebecca didn't sleep. At 3 in the morning she sat in her office with all the lights off. Her computer screen glowed blue in the darkness. Emails filled her inbox. 47 new messages since midnight. She clicked on one from David Chen, her biggest client. Rebecca, we're moving our account to Sterling Media. Effective immediately. It's not personal. It's business. Not personal. Rebecca laughed, but nothing was funny. She clicked another email. Same thing. Client after client. All leaving. All saying the same words. Not personal. Just business. Her door opened. Tom walked in. He looked terrible. His shirt was wrinkled. His eyes were red. Don't you go home? Rebecca asked. Do you? Tom sat down across from her. He put a folder on the desk. I've been on the phone with the accountants all night. Rebecca, we're finished. Don't say that. We're finished, Tom said again. Louder this time. First National is calling all our loans. Every single one. Due in 30 days. That's $8 million. We don't have $8 million. We barely have 800,000 in the bank. Rebecca's throat felt tight. How did this happen so fast? Yesterday we were fine. Yesterday we were about to get 20 million and... Marcus Williams called First National, Tom said quietly. He's on their board of directors. Did you know that? The room started spinning. Rebecca grabbed the edge of her desk. He also called 6 of our biggest clients, Tom continued. He didn't threaten anyone. He didn't have to. He just told them Williams Capital was divesting from any companies associated with Hall Marketing Group. That's all it took. Everyone ran. That's illegal, Rebecca whispered. He can't just destroy a company because... Because what, Rebecca? Tom's voice cracked. Because you refused to shake his hand in front of 12 witnesses? Because everyone in that room saw you treat him like he was dirt? Marcus Williams didn't break any laws. He just made a business decision. Just like you made a business decision when you walked past his hand. Rebecca wanted to scream. She wanted to throw her computer through the window. Instead, she just sat there feeling her whole life crumble like a sandcastle in the ocean. What about the employees? She asked. Tom looked at his hands. We have to let everyone go. All 43 people. I'm telling them tomorrow. Today, I guess. It's already morning. 43 people. 43 families. Sarah had 3 kids. Miguel just bought a house. Jennifer's husband was sick and needed expensive medicine. They all trusted Rebecca. They all believed in her. Maybe I can call him, Rebecca said. Maybe if I apologize. He left the country, Tom said. He's in London. Some tech conference. His assistant said he's not taking calls. Rebecca put her head in her hands. Her father's voice echoed in her memory. Things he used to say at dinner. Words she didn't question when she was young. Words she let shape how she saw the world. Words that just destroyed everything she built. 3 weeks later, Rebecca stood in the empty office. No furniture. No computers. No people. Just empty rooms and echoes. The bankruptcy lawyers took everything. Her apartment was next. Her car. Her life savings. All gone. Her phone rang. Unknown number. She almost didn't answer. Ms. Hall. A woman's voice. This is Jennifer Okafor. From your marketing team. Jennifer. Rebecca's chest hurt. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about everything. I tried to. Ms. Hall, I need to tell you something, Jennifer interrupted. All of us. Everyone who worked for you. We got new jobs. Rebecca sat down on the floor. The carpet still had marks where her desk used to be. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. You don't understand, Jennifer said. We all got hired by the same company. A new startup called Collective Marketing. They're paying us more than you did. Better benefits. And Ms. Hall, the owner, came to visit us yesterday. Rebecca's heart started beating fast again. It was Marcus Williams, Jennifer said softly. He funded the whole company. $25 million. He told us we were talented people who deserved better leadership. He said everyone makes mistakes, but it's not the employees who should suffer for their boss's choices. Rebecca couldn't breathe. Tears ran down her face, and she didn't wipe them away. He even hired Miguel as the new CEO, Jennifer continued. Miguel from accounting. Marcus said Miguel had integrity. He said that mattered more than experience. Why are you telling me this? Rebecca asked. Her voice barely worked. Because Marcus wanted you to know something, Jennifer said. He told us to call you if we wanted to. He said you needed to understand that grace is more powerful than revenge. He could have just destroyed you and walked away. But he made sure we were okay first. He said that's what his grandmother taught him. Break the cycle. Be better than the hate. The phone call ended. Rebecca sat on the floor of her empty office as the sun came up over Manhattan. Everything was gone. The company. The money. The power. The respect. All of it disappeared because she couldn't see a man's humanity. Because she let old poison guide her hand away from his. But 43 people had jobs. 43 families were okay. Not because of her. In spite of her. Rebecca picked up her phone. She typed an email to Marcus Williams. Not asking for anything. Not making excuses. Just 3 sentences. You were right. I was wrong. Thank you for being better than I was. She hit send. Then she stood up, walked out of the empty office, and closed the door behind her. The rest of her life was waiting. It was time to become someone different. Someone who could shake any hand offered in good faith. Someone who finally understood that grace always wins. That's how fast everything can change. One choice. One moment. Marcus didn't just teach Rebecca a lesson. He showed us all what real power looks like. If this story moved you, subscribe right now and let me know in the comments where you're watching from. Are you in Atlanta, New York, Lagos, London? Drop your city below. And if you know someone who needs to hear this message, share it with them. See you in the next one.